Hello everyone, Scottish Lad here, and today we're going to be reviewing a set of the Red Dragon Snakebite Peter Wright, our current world champion, his Vypers, that's in 24g. So let's get on with it. Right, well guys, we've got a nice close-up look of the Red Dragon Vypers, 90% tungsten. I've opted for the 24g as 20g would be too light and also 22g would be too light. But it's in that style that Peter Wright likes, that straight barrel with the rounded bull nose. A couple of smooth sections, obviously at the rear and at the front. It does come with a silver point. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it on camera, but I have scuffed it up just to let it glide into the board, and then it's onto this fabulous, what Red Dragon are calling the Vyper grip. Obviously it's like a V cut through a rather thick ringed grip, and it's got that lovely looking purpley pink titanium nitride all the way through. It's a really long dart at 54.6mm, and the width is 6.4mm. And obviously it's that Vyper grip that I just showed you that's on it. It's a really grippy dart. It's probably a 4 on a scale of 1 to 5 for me. On the Red Dragon website it does say it's a 5 out of 5 for grip, but in my opinion it is a 4. It obviously does come as well with the Nitrotech stems. I don't know what I've done with them, I misplaced them, so I've just stuck on some Target Pro grips, and obviously these lovely looking Snakebite flights, which I have kind of wore a little bit. I didn't buy these new, but I bought the actual darts themselves off a friend. Still in fantastic condition. And at £54.90 as well, it's a decent buy, especially for the machining that's obviously went into this barrel. And even if I did have the Nitrotech stems, I'm not a huge fan of the Nitrotech stems. I just prefer standard nylons or pro grips. So what we'll do now, guys, is we'll take them over to the board, we'll have a wee throw with them, and we'll have a wee chat about them as a throw, and we'll see how we got on with them. Right guys, as usual we'll start with the 12 from the rear, so I'll use throw it from about, kind of round about here using that V-stream grip. Then the middle, which is obviously where most of the dart grip is, and then I'll go to the front. So we'll move on and we'll get on with this. Rear grip, first 3. $93. Not too bad though, I have to say. The grip is obviously it's really nice, it's nice and grippy, so you're not going to let go of it. Like you're not going to drop darts or anything like that. But that was obviously from round about here, so I'm not even really gripping the grip properly, and I done not bad. But we'll keep going. The grip does feel really nice and grippy. $25. $37. The final 3 with this rear grip, guys. Shocking scoring, I really need to work on it. So we'll move on now to the middle grip, which is obviously around about here. So we'll just go on with it. As I said, the grip does feel really nice. It's not, when you're throwing it doesn't feel overly grippy, but when you're standing like this, like just feeling it, it does feel really grippy. but obviously it is meant to be a grippy dart. It's a level 5 according to the Red Dragon website. I have to say it's a level 4. $43. Obviously I scuffed up the points as well so they'd stick in the board a little better. $7. That was 6, so what is the next 3? I just released that last one too early. 26. Final 3 with this middle bit, and then we'll move on to the dreaded front grip. You'd never believe I was playing well before I turned the camera on. 10. So we'll go back onto the front grip. We'll move on to the front grip, I should say, so round about this area here. And then I'm going to go back and I'm going to do a few from the rear, because obviously I'm a rear gripper and the scoring for this video has been atrocious. Actually flying not too bad from a front grip standpoint. I'm obviously not a natural front gripper. 60, so it feels weird to me. But for you front grippers it will suit these down to the ground, I have to say. $45. Let's try and move. Ooh. 77. Right, I think that was 9 with the front. I kind of lost count, so we'll just do one more final 3 and then I'm going to move on to the rear grip again, just because that's where it felt most comfortable for me. $25. My phone is just really not there tonight, guys. Right, I'll just move on to this rear grip again, and I'm going to have a few, see if I can fit round us off, move on to the wrap up with a decent score. $60. Final 3 and then I'll move on to a wrap up, guys. No, I'm not taking 25 as a final 3. This is the final 3 now. After this we'll move on to the wrap up, guys. $55. Let's move on and we'll wrap this video up. There we have it, guys. That was my review slash throw of the Red Dragon Snakebite, with the Snakebite logo on there obviously, and Red Dragon logo obviously. That was my review of them. Really nice darts. Probably not for a new player to the game. They're more likely for a more experienced player, like a kind of intermediate level, just because that grip is really quite grippy. And obviously I'm pushing quite hard and it's sticking. So not bad. They're not quite the bull spike grippy, but they're there. They're grippy. So, and obviously the pink as well. Not a lot of people do like the pink. From my point of view, there's nothing wrong with them in terms of the pink. It looks better than if they were just to leave it out, it would add that element of Snakebite to it. He is always changing his darts, obviously. But these are fantastic. Red Dragon always do make a smashing dart, I have to say. The only thing I'd probably change, even though I've scuffed them up as well, is the silver points. I know a lot of people are not a fan, but there's obviously a lot of people who are, so it's really up to yourselves when it comes to the setup. For this today, I'm just used, obviously, the setup minus the Nitrotech stems that I was given with it, because I misplaced the Nitrotech stems like a silly bugger. But they're really nice darts. For that price as well, with the level of machining on them, they are quality. Obviously the flights, you can get all different variants of this now. You can get the white and purple, or just the plain white rather than the black, obviously with the Snakebite on it. There's a great variety into Snakebite. Obviously our world champion and former World Cup champion. I might be a bit biased towards Peter Wright, obviously being Scottish, but hey ho. So what we'll do, guys, is we'll leave it there. So don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and comment down below if there's anything you want me to review. I know there's people that want me to review the Super Dart Snipers. I'm hoping to get them in the next couple of weeks, so they will be getting reviewed in the next few weeks. But thanks everybody for tuning in and watching. Stay safe, keep on darting.